to core leases when they're given to a commercial entity to take it over. And our group has taken the position that we would like for the peninsula to be maintained kind of like with two non-negotiables. One, we want to keep it natural with as least disturbance to the nature, the area, the animals, the birds, all that use these 200 acres. And we'd like for it to be available free to the Nashville public. Now, RV parks have their place, but most of the parks that we've looked at in terms of our neighbors have big vehicles with out-of-state license plates. We love our tourists. We're grateful for them in Nashville, and every tourist who comes assists us, but we don't want to give away our green space simply to have another successful RV park operating in the neighborhood. We've got two of the RV parks now as neighbors, and if you go around the bend here, you come to the 7 Points Campground, which is a core-sponsored campground, a very successful, well-run campground. And so we basically have three RV parks within this area, so why add a fourth one right here? We would like for you all to know that in addition to the numbers of individuals who signed our petition, we have had endorsements from a number of groups. We've already spoken about Mayor Cooper and his office and the Metro Council's resolution. That was a very pointed, powerful resolution about the desire for Metro to keep this as green space. We have endorsements from the Sierra Club, the League of Women Voters, and the executive director of the TWRA wrote a powerful letter to the Corps saying that it was really a bad idea to take this over and make it a commercial entity. We've got other groups who have also endorsed us, but the essence is that we have a large number of individuals and groups who feel like the Corps should not adopt a commercial partner at this time. The situation as we are here today is that the Corps has received proposals. We don't know how many or from whom, and they are evaluating them from 10th of January to about the 25th of February. And in this period of time, they'll decide if they want to select any one of the proposals submitted, or if they decline to elect any proposal and keep it under their own operations. That's what we hope will happen, and we'd like very much to see that the Corps understands the community outpouring and the endorsements of people who live here and who would like to maintain this green space as a part of our Nashville community. We have put into the proposal we've made sort of an abbreviated proposal for our media friends that has the proposal itself and the number of the names and comments of people who made them. And so we are ready now to give you the proposal as we have put it to the Corps, to the Army Corps of Engineers, to Messrs. Michael Abernathy, Project Planning Chief Craig Carrington, from the members of the Cook area. The Friends of the Cook Recreation Area support the following guiding principles: preserving Cook Recreation Area as the natural habitat for wildlife who've called the Cook Peninsula home for many years, and protecting that habitat from invasive species. Preserving the mature forests for the environmental benefit of not only the greater Middle Tennessee area, but also for the county and the planet, as well as to maintain the overall natural appearance of Cook. Preserving the equitable access for all socioeconomic groups to spend time in nature, away from the crowded concrete city, and doing this by keeping admission to the day use area low cost. Preserving free access to the boat launching ramps for a range of watercraft for both fishing and pleasure, preserving the fish pond and keeping it available to all with free access, preserving free access to the shoreline for fishing, picnicking, walking, and relaxing, preserving, maintaining, and expanding hiking trails between here and 7 Points, between here and Nashville Shores, that end of the lake. These are the guiding principles for our friends of Cook Recreation Area. We thank you very much for coming out today, and if you care to look at the petition, or if you would like to pick up an abbreviated form for the media, please get them from the table here. And we're going to say to all of you who are here, and to any of the people who happen to see any coverage of this, that we're grateful for our opportunity. Thank you again for coming.